All right. So, I have some information that I wanted to share here. Let me go to this and maximize it for everybody. I have to rescale it here after later, but for now, I need to share some information I found out. So, there is a correlation to Blade Vortex and Unleash. How quickly you gain, which is the Unleash, and your duration Blade Vortex. So I found out you have a skill duration double your seal gain rate to max seals. So with this whole tree here and the gear and everything, just real quick, and then I'll put on D&D. Okay, so let's go back to it. You want your duration to be more, well, double the unleash. So with the gear, none of our gear affects the unleash, really. Go to if I look at unleash, so supported skills deal 45%. That's not a thing. So there's nothing on here telling me what a cast speed. Check that real quick. 2. Cast 4 Blade Vortex. 2%. So I have 2 casts per second. Cast speed. So this is telling me more cast speed is better to lower the cooldown of my unsealed ramping up. So more cast speed means seals go faster, I think is the way it's seeing it to me. So we got cast speed here of 16 on our wand here, which is not the most, but it is 16. Uh, see, there's no cast speed on this. Cast speed on this. Speed, but no cast speed. No cast speed on this ring. No cast speed on this ring. Of course. Depending, I've been looking at the gear that I have, depending on my deal, how I am. I would either use this ring, something. Is cast speed a suffix, or can I? Didn't they change it where you could do that now? So let's say cast. You can have attack speed in there. You can have cast speed on your amulet. Okay, so I get 6 to 9 cast speed amulet. Okay, and then there's attack and cast speed. Great cast speed. It is a suffix, but it wouldn't go on that amulet. Stuff here. Attack speed only on glove. Mine throwing speed. Cast speed on shields. But we're going to be using the unique shield. We already have cast speed on our wand. We actually could get better for an exalt to get a better cast speed. Interesting. Belt. Trap throwing only. Cast speed on quiver, but okay, so we could put it on our amulet, but we need a suffix open up, and that is a full amulet. Suffixes already. Unless we, yeah, no, yeah, it's a full deal of suffixes. The amulet I have on, we could actually put cast speed on, but I'm pretty much going to be changing. See anything in others. Rings can get cast speed on them, but they have to roll with cast speed. Like I said, it depends on where my reses are at that point, but I'll looking to buy. What to put. I may have to go get some dual sockets or something to put stuff in. Pack. 6% increased damage for enemies you could. Area of effect and crit strike multiplier. This would help us out. Gives us evasion. Gives us increased mana regeneration rate. So this would be possible for us to put. We also have this one. This gives us life and shield. So that would also be good because this is the ring we had on earlier. This gives us a bunch of life, chaos res and everything. Depends on, like I said, it's gonna be hard. I did put on my belt I had. I keep on forgetting to turn it off. I did put on the belt I had saved up. So we can put another suffix actually on here, or a prefix to craft stuff. So I could put
when I'm ready,
cold res on this belt. Any prefixes we can't do. Put this. So we can't do any life or mana up here. We could do evasion rating and energy shield because that ties in together with our ghost skill when we get it. We go over here, our ghost dance, because it cannot recover energy shield to above our evasion rating, but we also every 2 seconds gain a ghost shroud up to a maximum of 3. When hit, we lose that ghost shroud to recover energy shield equal to 3% of your evasion rating. So more evasion rating will give us more energy shield recovery hit. So there is that. These two together would be good to get. Flask to not use charges is also good because we do use Flask a lot. Flask charges gained, but increased effect. That's an Exalt, so we can't really do that. We can't do these two because we already have life and mana on it. No need for suffixes. Like I said, we can put cold res on there. We can get up to 35 cold res, so we can use a lot of cold res here. I could also put more strength on there if we need it at that point, and stuff like that. We could also do a double res if we want to. Doesn't matter which one. Do either. We could do fire and lightning to even more fire and lightning on the thing. Effect duration of Flask would also be kind of cool to have. We can get strength and dex together if we need more strength and dex. Regenerate 150 energy shield per second while a rare or unique enemy is nearby, so this would help us against bosses. Not really. We put this on, we could basically drop the Flask, but I wouldn't, because there's no telling what the cooldown is. We can also get some chaos resistance with a regular resistance too, and stuff like that if we want to. So yeah, that would, we have things that we can do there. Turn that on and that on. As you've noticed, I've had a lot of deaths, especially against the Act 7 boss. That is because we really didn't have a good enough recovery. We had enough life and everything, but I was also standing in bad places and everything. We have pretty much all the life nodes we're going to get in this tree right now. So there's that. But this, I've noticed, has really, really helped us out. I'm going to be, of course, continuing on, like I said, I'm going to get this socket, put our Doriani's Jewel, get this thing here, look and see if that turns anything into anything good for us. I don't know. But with the way Unleash, I now have Unleash information, this down here becomes way more important. I need to get this duration and everything down here so we can get our, so we can use our Blade Vortex easier. And then after that, if we reach level 68, I need to work on, is it this one here? Yes, this one here. I need to get this here. And then get the skills supported by Unleash have +1 to maximum number of seals. That'll get us up there, and that'll start working on our deal. That just depends. It just depends on where we are at that point on our leveling path. I'm thinking I'll be like level 68 or something by the time I get this down here or close to it. So by that point, I should be taking this point here and getting that. And then I need to get up here and get this critical. And the critical mastery from the POB, which 25% critical strike multiplier against unique enemies. Because by then, we should be in the maps and doing bosses and things like that. So yeah, that will be that. And then I also need to come up here and grab this for power charges damage. And then we need the 3% increased damage per power charge. That one at the bottom there. And then it's just a deal of getting pain attunement when we get when we get our shield on. Petrified Blood does not work like I thought. I thought Petrified Blood would automatically take my health. I thought it had blood magic built into it. It does not work like that. It does take mana. So, we cannot use Petrified Blood at all. It's a wasted gem slot until we get level 68 and get our shield on. That is the only way this is going to work, is to turn on Petrified Blood with all the others, because this changes the Hatred, the Defiance Banner, and the Herald of Ice into taking life. And then it also, then our Petrified Blood can take our mana along with Vitality. And that's what takes our mana. And the Discipline too takes mana. While this one here, the Hatred, the Herald of Ice, and the Defiance Banner will take our life. The Vitality, the Discipline, and the Petrified Blood will take our mana. Our Petrified Blood makes us where we don't take so much damage at once, and we have, you know, a more life and everything, more life, more energy shield and stuff, and it doesn't affect us as much. Now I don't know what I want to do about the life flask. They just like that, just like the Scum and Skeletons builds, they call for not having a life flask and using this as another life flask instead of the life flask here. My problem with that is I'm trying to figure out where the bleed immunity comes into, because there is none, and a bleed removal, because there is none. And most people who are playing this build doesn't have bleed removal. It looks like they got something. I don't know what it is, but they have something to remove bleed, corrupted blood, or something somewhere. I don't know where. This isn't that build though. This build does not have that built in. So I'm kind of wondering why this person went like this, but just like I wondered on the skeleton build until I found out that they used the Ralakesh to deal with bleed. But other people I've seen have been using, like, the Summon Skeletons, the Aberath, but still don't have any way to remove bleed that I can find personally. I am looking and looking, and I just cannot find this on these people's build. So I'm going to start doing that soon. Before I start up Act 9 here in a few minutes, I'm actually going to pause the video, and I'm going to buy some Divine Vessels, because I have none, with some Chaos, and get like 6 to 10 of them, so I can get whatever I need out of this. And if I have extra, I have extra. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. All power charge gains are going to wait until later. I need the other things in this tree more right now. I also hope to eventually get rid of this agility deal. I could actually refund that right now, because I'm at 192. I just need 155 actually, and I can actually put the point there so I can be ready to get this basic jewel and then get that. I need to save up 2 points because I want to make sure I get both of them together. I might, I haven't made up my mind yet. I might save 3 points first, and I'm really thinking of doing that. I'm like 75% sure I'm going to do that, to get the jewel, get Mind Over Matter, to turn into the jewels deal, and then get Ghost Dance at the same time. So we'll have all of it going together, because it all melds and goes together. So that is what I'm thinking of doing, is just saving up 3 points to get that in. So Yeah. I've noticed really heavily, if I haven't mentioned it, I noticed really heavily this helped out. Right when I got this in Act 8, my survivability just shot up incredibly high. With the recover 2% energy life. You saw me in those packs, and my energy shield was just dancing like crazy. But every time I killed something, I gained energy shield back, and it pretty good. It gave me a pretty good bit of life there. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go ahead and save up 3 points, get them somehow, skill books, whatever, leveling, 3 points. And when I do, I'll get Ghost Dance, the Jewel Socket, and this together. And then I'm going to watch what the jewel turns everything else into to see if I want to get something else in here. If not, it's going straight down and getting the skill increased duration, all this whole wheel here, and the 10% more skill effect duration there. Mastery. So that is going to be my plan for now. And then going forward, if I don't talk again, just because this is probably all going to happen in this act right here, Act 9, because I get at least 2 points for free. So that's at least 2, and I'm about to ding a level, so I'll get my 3rd point no matter what. Then I'll be going into the skill effect duration. Probably by the end of Act 9, I might have this, I might not, I might be close to it. But as soon as the skill effect duration and its mastery are taken, we go up here and we grab Arcane Expanse for the area of effect. We get the plus skills supported by Unleash, have +1 to maximum number of seals. And then we go up here and grab the crit multiplier, the crit multiplier, the crit multiplier, and the crit multiplier against unique enemies is what we're going to be picking there. So, and then from there, I'm going up here and grabbing all the power nodes, power charges that I'll be doing. So that's all for later. That's all for after I'm leveling. This will be the power charges I can guarantee for sure will be when I'm in maps. All of that is going to be when I end maps. I'll probably get this one first because it gives me an extra strength and some increased duration here. So I'll probably be getting this wheel right here first when I get to that point. And then we'll probably grab the power charge here first for that. I'll probably grab this whole thing here after. Yeah, I'll probably grab this here first because it'll have some strength in it, so I'll have some attributes. And then I'll grab all this here with its mastery of 3% damage per endurance, frenzy, or power charge. And then I'll grab the power node here because this also gives us more damage per power charge at first. And then we'll grab the power node down here, which just gives us intelligence. So yeah, that'll be the order I think things in right now. I don't think those boots have.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I don't think those boots have evasion rating. They're straight up. Yeah, they're just straight up energy shield. So that won't help me much if I wanted to get the 1 energy shield per 8 evasion on boots there. Oh, I also forgot. When we get at 68, I'm going to be saving a point around that area, saving a point to put in here to get that 30% increased live reservation. This node is totally not needed. This whole wheel actually is not needed until you get until you want to get the shield on. I want to say it's okay to go ahead and get it though because of the increased random reservation here. You could go to here and not get this. This does right here increase your damage because you have it assassin's mark, and this will increase it. Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. This does not affect Assassin's Mark. This is non-curse. So this will affect your hatred, your Herald of Ice, your vitality, and your discipline, and your defiance banner. So it actually helps out a whole lot of your things. It does not. It will not help your Assassin's Mark or your elemental weakness when you get it on. That does not affect that. But it does increase your discipline and your vitality, which gives you the life regen and the energy shield and energy shield recharge rate. So yeah, there is that. And there's everything like that. If later on a thing you could do, it's going to be very expensive. I'm talking probably like an Exalt. You'll probably have to find some way of getting the last of your physical damage converted to cold, because with this you're only at 90% conversion rate right now. There is a Watcher's Eye. That does it. It's gonna be the one that, I'm pretty sure it's the one did by Hatred. That Hatred, damage per generate, and critical strike chance, cold damage, physical damage converted to cold damage affected by Hatred, 25 to 40%. If you get the 40% one, overkill really, because you would still need the gloves. You would need something else to get the 50% of physical damage converted to gold damage. You could go with 5% of physical damage converted to cold damage and be just fine. But eventually you'll want to change these gloves to better gloves, which somehow you'll also have the physical damage converted to cold damage somewhere else. It is possible to get it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head besides a Watcher Eye helping you out. So would be doing that. Then you have cold damage. Anything really with the physical damage converted to cold damage. Let's see how much that is. That's probably going to be pretty expensive. $29 for just a base. 29. Pretty much. Physical damage compared to cold affected by is 100 chaos for a 28%. And it's also got nothing else on there. The anger, you wouldn't use the anger because that's just fire damage. But it's on there. Just looking. Here we go. Here would be a good one for somebody. The physical damage converted, but also unaffected by vulnerability while affected by determination. We don't have determination, but that would be good for somebody. Pride, there's Discipline, Energy Shield Recharge, 180 Chaos, 1 Exalted Orb, or damage conversion while affected by hatred, and faster start of energy recharge while affected by discipline. That would be a good one for us. Also gives us mana, life, and energy shield. That always is on the jewel. Of course, we could also get increased life recovery from flask while affected by vitality for an exalt instead of the discipline one. I'm going to have to look through these and find out what I want, because eventually we're going to have one of those. I can afford an exalt right now. I can afford an exalt's worth right now. I have 248. Exalts are like 180 chaos. So that would be something we would do later on in the future after we probably got all of the power charges. It would probably be around level 92. We could get this jewel right here, the jewel socket right here, and then just do that. It would just depend on what we would want. We could also get this jewel socket if we wanted to. Doesn't matter. Either one will work as long as it only costs 2. It would probably behoove us to get actually one of this jewel socket or this jewel socket, because we'll already have 1 point in, so it would just be in 1 extra point instead of 2 extra points. So we would most likely go there, and then we would have to have 3 points to do something with the cluster jewel if we wanted to go the cluster jewel route, which we may do eventually. I'm not sure what we would have to sacrifice to get it, but it would be something we could do. So I've done rambled long enough. This has already been 32 minutes of me rambling. So yeah, let's get to leveling. Like I said, I'm gonna pause it real quick, and I'm gonna get me some divine vessels, and then we'll be back and start straight up. All right, be back in a minute.
More mana. When I'm ready, and not before. Life is short. Deal with it. mana. When I'm ready and not before.
Killed me. Now I'll kill you. Make this one alone. No! Don't want to die! Again! Want a friend?
You surprise me, Hillock. Blessings. I need more mana. When I'm ready and not before.
You can...
Oh,
You did it!
have you ever?
Bye.
The time the matter farewell.
Well,
Bye.
yes?
Yes? Be careful. Do you need help with something?
See ya.
Long day.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I need more mana.
I'm ready and not before.
I need more mana.
You must. Oh, you killed.
when I'm ready and not before.
I need more mana.
and not before.
Hurry, little beast! We are friends now!
When I'm ready, and not before.
Not.
Ah.
Take care.
When I'm ready, I'm not ready.
I need more mana.
Yes?
Yes.
Until next time.
And so here we stand.
Just in time. I'm ready, and not before.
I need more mana.
When I'm ready, and not before.
One in there.
Let's kill yourself.
My head still hurts.
If you think
You bash well, Exile.
well, that is discipline. Wars are not right. The tapestry we weave is complex indeed.
Selling.
I need more mana.
You're well, I suppose. Ready to go?